Astra Abyssal. Thank you for completing. Add Astra Abyssal. This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before.
Great question. Albeit, firstly, from the early. Secondly, thirdly, turns out we.
As someone who's had their.
Understood.
Well, everyone.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Okay.
The frost moons.
And the rest of you? No objections?
Wait. We can still.
Everyone says things they regret, right?
A very people.
Who'd you...
This plan can only.
We shall indeed. You'll also.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work. So the. In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune.
The walls are thin here.
Okay, fine. I'm actually. Oh, it most certainly does not. We have a lot. Said Mom supplied me with a.
Okay.
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. I finally got it all fully.
You're right. It was.
You will?
I knew. It's a very useful thing.
Look.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic.
Everything's going. Feeling ready? Oh, I was bored. Don't forget. When ta-da! See? It's right here. Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it? Aha! That's not Mage Alice once. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon and she. Anyway, point being, took him long enough. Marak delivered it to me. So nosy. Surely Nahida could be. Fair enough. Or maybe either way. Also. Huh? Paimon's just. Well, a long time. There are always gonna be times Alice has been a huge help, and more than that. No one. Oh, that? Don't be thinking it was some sort of. My priority is to. Alright. I do say so, and that's the whole point. Oh, and could you two help me?
Traveler, Paimon. It's good to see you.
Everything going smoothly?
Per the plan, we...
What? You can...
That depends on your definition.
Harmless.
The wild hunt is an interesting phenomenon. Master griped a lot about the wild. I don't think that was because of... It's a strange mix. Perhaps the only explanation... Oh, sorry. Back to our research findings. Essentially, you could think of this as rare. Unfortunately, at
That's terrible.
Miss Columbina's situation, it's as if her creator banned...
Given the circumstances, time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. This is for you. Dory asked us to...
Ah, how wonderful. Well,
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect...
all right then. Stay safe.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please keep them safe.
My lady. What are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear, but I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, that means fighting for the future. This gentleman is the Grand Master.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Biggest strengths are honesty and...
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, what?
That's right.
Yes.
I have a but it's what everyone calls me. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
You're different from other people.
You're more perceptive than most. Do you ever find yourself missing?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been too long.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. Thank you for your help with the Razer situation. Without your effort...
You're welcome.
Friend, he betrayed me.
Okay. You see, you're torn. Now you know it really...
I need some time.
Of course. Actually...
You mean the Harbingers?
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me, yet even now...
Clearly, they view...
I feel a little guilty now. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel... Have you noticed that the Traveler in
Huh.
Sure. Hello. Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Razer of Solnari.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're great. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Reward on the road.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here long?
Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some time to think.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battles. When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Oh, That doesn't sound like such a bad...
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was hardly ideal. But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first. Please, I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support to us directly, using her latest invention.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chess set's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your toes.
Yep, you too.
Can't hide the truth.
Close your eyes. Observe.
The moonlight betrays you.
No more lies.
Forest, protect us.
Observe.
He's pathetic.
By the frost moon of old. Leave this place.
Can't hide the truth. It's shameless. The mystery unravels.
Hunt them down! Futile! Hunt them down!
No more lies.
Pathetic!
Night falls.
Move!
Steady now.
Futile!
Keep your distance. Keep your distance.
The moonlight!
You guys.
Pathetic!
For the everlasting faith. Forest, protect us.
Can't hide the truth.
Hunt them down!
Within.
Futile!
By the frost moon of old.
Close your eyes.
Burn to dust! It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
down! Pathetic!
Leave this.
Futile!
Have I brought this on myself?
Move! Pathetic! Futile!
Seek within. By the frost moon of old.
The moonlight betrays you. Move! Futile!
The long sleep beckons.
Moonlight! Break! Hunt him down! Pathetic! Hunt him down! Move! You're the moonlight heroics is over. Who wants to go first?
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Get out of my sight!
No!
No.
We've been separated.
Take!
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before, knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lauma! Can you hear me?
Silence.
But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. To the plan. Remember my most important task. Just find me. I can solve me for long enough. The moment will come.
No more lies. It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Your death is within my
The
grasp.
mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Wipe out!
the truth. No more lies. It all adds up.
Water jet!
The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth. No more lies. Can't hide the truth. Seek within.
Water jet! Wipe out!
No more lies.
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Your death is within my grasp!
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here. It all ends up. Absurd. Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. It all adds up.
Water jet!
Seek within. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Bombs away!
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels.
Your death is within my grasp!
No. Absurd. The deception ends here. How unfortunate.
Destroyed and reborn!
Wipe out! Water jet!
It all adds up. Seek within. No more lies.
Water jet!
field's broken. I can't keep this up.
Don't push your luck. It all ends.
Destroyed and reborn.
The deception ends here. It all adds up.
Water jet! Bombs away!
No more lies.
How much power will it take?
Keep within. It all adds up.
Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth. Shame. It all adds up. The mystery unravels. No more lies. Can't hide the truth. There's no other way.
The only way to defeat Razer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Never! Your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then, I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on. Keep holding on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as they are, you've backed yourself into a corner.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved. You cannot win the fight against fate, Razer.
Is that what you think? Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid!
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. but it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Razer.
We won.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake.
Even so. In business terms, I suppose that
I'd be hard-pressed.
still, I don't. People suffer when I had hoped you could win.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing, and I'll send full details through you. My dear friends, we have fought.
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds, and since Nefer's eyes were...
Hold on. Let me try.
I only feel the pain.
You're right, but I must say...
Things are a little...
Friends.
How you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon.
Phew. Well,
Glad to hear you didn't starve.
well, it wasn't... Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well,
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung... He also dropped off some medical... If you're feeling up to it, let's head...
How are you feeling today?
Much better, thanks.
Relieved to hear it.
Yep. We're...
Oh, wait! Where's Nefer?
How are her eyes?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up.
Traveler, Paimon. Turns out that moon chanter.
Yeah, but you got.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could
Oh! Sure! Coming! Did you hear that? I gotta go.
You bet! Sure thing!
The Raker of Solnari. No, definitely. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people, perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ears. But what else is left when everything you do? If you're worried about me, it's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a Oh, father. Look at the Ibis King. He's never brought it up, but why else would he give me the... Well, King Desh... His response was, did he really think I'd fall? So that's enough for... He's a prisoner, and he lives in fear. It's preposterous. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Good. If you understand that, it means you're smart. If you ask me, for example... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, when you find yourself in a situation you can't control, if you understand what's at stake, very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the pet, after all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining?
So, that close colleague...
Don't know, don't care. Although, now you...
If he's disappeared without a he won't lie low.
Ah, Lord Sangamabe. How lovely to see you. I must thank you for the device.
Why come and ask me when you...
I mostly came to thank you.
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangamabe. Play your cards right and you...
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as your...
Huh? Charitable?
Let's see.
Stop! What do you think?
It's nothing to hide from.
How did you...
You're a curious case, but I'm afraid no matter how hard you try... You did it for Sumer.
It was empty land. That was... Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any... My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. It was something I looked into. But after the tech people handled the tech...
It's a pity that so...
So? What's the
But surely you have dreamed...
You don't get it, do you? Just thinking about it makes...
Thank you.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that. I was just returning a favor. Don't worry about it.
Seems like we've both been away.
Yeah. So long that...
That would be your mother...
Yeah. Though it's not like I want... My sister can't help me now. Slow...
Not everything will fade.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that... plus...
Oh, absolutely. You've got a lot going for you, too.
I appreciate the vote of...
How have you been holding up?
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster.
What?
You played an indispensable... Sometimes, What?
Let's do a quick demonstration.
Thank you.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a compliment.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to...
Handling a drinks order is...
Paimon believes it! To be totally honest, though...
Don't worry, that's complete.
To put it in the simplest, when facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, so instead of looking for a way to overpower it, for this to work, for added security, the alchemical array absorbed that power, enabled her.
What surprised me was that, given his history with Razer, he had...
It must have been a painful...
Absolutely. He was torn between two paths, but in the... Anyway, however you come...
That's the only reason you're here.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you.
Well, this is a new one.
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being coworkers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
Will you still invite me to your...
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself? We just wanted to... Why? Out of concern for my safety? Mostly, because you kinda helped... Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already arrived. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead. My coasters are still missing in action, though. Use the... Whoa! Pretty hefty... You can ignore those. I doodle and write in my free... And other times, I grit my... Trying to predict the future. Huh. Oh, who else? Pretty... Wait! Are you saying you... I mean... Yep. In fact, we used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed, I honored his request. I mean, I couldn't let the... So... I just told... Alain's work was like... Not that there's anything bad. Anyway, while we're on the topic, Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They were all quite competitive. But beneath the friendship and the... Unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophet... A mad dream. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits. But alas, they were the first of them to fall under its... Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve, and it's complicated. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then. The next time they met, Renee's and although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation, but I'm told that the attempted... What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his or do you despise him? Same difference, really. Doesn't surprise me. You share one thing in common, The only difference is... I don't like fanatics who give up their... Maybe I could understand. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. He managed to put a stop to his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family. After that, the only thing supporting his work was this... But although the desire to save I think that formulas and... Yet Alain's intellect was... Once he realized that the end of... He quit working on his formulas. He told me that the director of the I think that all he wanted at that time, at the very end, he laid many years after that. And that is the story of two people. One went all in on his fantasy of salvation, without the other sought desperately to... I do sometimes... Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So perhaps, for each of them, they were young children with or maybe they just want... But instead, the Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and say sensible answer? Glad to know you've got your head screwed on straight. Alain would disagree, though. Yes, it's enough. No elaboration, just a quick, short. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostic.
Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your commission rewards. We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present.
Amazing! Paimon never thought we'd end up. Things were pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked, it was either the wild hunt causing chaos or the Fatui stirring up trouble. It felt like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel. Sure half. Things were looking pretty dicey, but in the end, we managed to turn it around. Whoa! Paimon just got deja vu! Oh, that's right. It's because we've done this like a million times now.
Yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take place?
Oh, yeah! Lama told us that was coming up soon. Wait, why do you mention it, though? Do people in Nasha Town celebrate it, too? Paimon thought it was just for moon goddess worshippers.
You're partially right. Most people in Nasha Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do business. They do not concern themselves with the religious element. The festival was first celebrated by the Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance. They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became Nodcry's most lively festival.
Oh, sounds like fun! Great! Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead. When we first got here, you mentioned that this was where your spaceship landed? We didn't get to follow up on it at the time, because we got wrapped up in that whole... Well, there's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for. By that logic, you'll never find what you're looking for while you're searching, but the moment you stop looking, could be worth a try though, right? Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship-related intel as we go. What's wrong? He looks... Huh? Paimon gets why... Oh, that's true. It is weird that he hasn't shown himself the... True. Maybe it's the pressure of being a... But then, every time... That's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. What? Relax! He's not even here! Huh?
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Sorry. We'll be... Where are we again? Oh yeah, Columbine. you sitting up? Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests. Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that. They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain into that, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss you. But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
How do you intend to return?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Devat. The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky. I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes. You are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is, enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one. Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh, then do you still want to give me your hand? Or not?
Sure. Thank you. So, I've heard that in the moon prayer nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the moon goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Razer of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home. I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming moon prayer night.
I've never joined a moon prayer night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about that! We
take care of everything. All you need to do is show up. Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. It's just, this kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
But they call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah, we got your back. Well, she does. Paimon's actually not too sure what she's planning.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather, it is. There is no need.
That was kind of cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
And also, I do not know.
స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేయాలా చూస్తావా
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part. Lauma's gotta be the
Screen
person
share
most
చేయమంటావా
familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her.
వస్తుందా ఇగో ఇది ఇది అయిపోయింది నాది రావట్లేదు నాకు ఏం చేయాలో తెలియట్లేదు ఏం చేయాలి ఇప్పుడు అగో, ఏంటి? జర ఇప్పుడు చెప్పినట్టు ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలా ఇచ్చేసాక మళ్ళీ మళ్ళీ నాకే పడ్డది ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ నాకే పడ్డది ఇప్పుడు నేనే అవుట్ అవుతా పోయిందా మ్యాచ్ చూడు అట్లా పో ఫస్ట్ తీసేసాక డిఫెన్స్ అనేది ఇస్తుంది ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అటాక్ చేయాలి అయితే మనకు వస్తుంది చూడు ఇప్పుడు నేను క్విక్ అటాక్ కొట్టుంటే పోతుండే నేను ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి చూడు నాకు ఇది అర్థమవుతలేదు ఎప్పుడు అటాక్ చేయను ఇప్పుడు ఆ? ఇప్పుడు ఇదిగో తప్పు. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలా చూడు క్విక్ అటాక్ చేస్తా. ఓకే ఇదా ఇప్పుడు హెవీ స్ట్రైక్ అంటే ఫస్ట్ కొట్టానా దీని హెల్త్ ఎందుకు తక్కువ ఉన్నది దాన్ని ఎందుకు ఎక్కున్నారు ఇప్పుడు చూడు ఇప్పుడు ఏది చెప్తాలా తొందర సబ్స్క్రైబ్ ఇక్కడ కొట్టన్నా బ్రో నాది చెప్పు బ్రో నాకు ఇది అర్థం కాక నేను పిలిచినానా ఇప్పుడు ఛార్జ్ స్ట్రైక్ అంట అసలు ఇట్లా పేరు లీడ్ వెరైటీకి ఇస్తున్నాడు అదే కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాడు ఇగో ర్యాపిడ్ అసాల్ట్ అంట అంటే డిఫెన్స్ చేస్తే నేను అవుట్ అవుతా ఛార్జ్ ఓకే మళ్ళీ బ్రో ఇప్పుడు ఛార్జర్ స్ట్రైక్ అంటే ఇది కదా అరే ఛార్జెస్ ఇప్పుడు ఛార్జర్ ఆడు కూడా క్రికెట్ చేసిండు వివేకన్ బ్రో ఇది ఏది ఏది ఏం చేయాలి బ్రో దానికి ఇది వద్దు నాకు న్యూ ప్రో ప్లేయర్ నువ్వు చేస్తావు నా పరిస్థితి చెప్పు డిఫెన్స్ పొజిషన్ అని ఫస్ట్ ఇంకేం నొక్కలే చెప్పు ఏం నొక్కాలి నొక్కనా వర్కౌట్ అంతగానం కొడితే ఇంతే పోయింది వెళ్తూ డిఫెన్స్ ఇది వికెట్ ఓకే ఓకే ఎంతైనా ప్రో ప్లేయర్ నువ్వు చెప్తే అయితే చెప్పు ఇప్పుడు ఛార్జర్ స్ట్రైక్ అంట డిఫెన్సా డిఫెన్స్ నెక్స్ట్ స్ట్రైక్ బ్రో రాయింది బ్రో నాకు ఎక్కువ పోయిందానికి తక్కువ పోయింది ఇప్పుడు ప్యారీ అంట డిఫెన్సా మళ్ళా సర్ప్రైజ్ అటాక్ అంట వాడు చేస్తున్నాడు అదే క్విక్ అటాక్ నేను కూడా క్విక్ అటాక్ చేయన్నా డ్రా అవుతుందేమో అల్టిమేట్ ఓకే రైట్ ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు తొందరగా ఎక్కిపోతే బాగుంటుంది బ్రో. ఇంకా 300 బతికి ఉంది చార్జెస్. ఇప్పుడు అమ్మ చచ్చింది బాబాయ్. బ్రో నిజంగా బ్రో నువ్వు చెప్పుతే నైట్ బ్రో.
What
ఫస్ట్
exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
ఇంకా 2 సార్లు ఉంటుందా ఈ గంట?
Serious?
ఇంకో 2
I'm not
టైమ్స్
even
ఉంటుందా?
giving you her vote of confidence. Hey, Llama, it's us. Huh? Varka?
నాకు
What are you doing
నార్మల్
here?
ఫైట్లే ఇష్టం. గిసుంటి ఇది నచ్చే
Beats
నాకు.
me. I
ఎందుకంటే
had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
ఎంత దారుణమా
Mr.
10
Varka is
కేజీల
helping to
ముక్కలు
oversee
ఎట్లా
Nasha
కొడతారు బ్రో?
Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations.
Right, yeah, that too.
What do you mean, that too?
Yes, celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in
అయిపోయిందా?
Nodcry. On this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the
స్టోరీ
moon
బాగుంది.
prayer blossoms bloom
ఇలా
with a
మనం
special
ఆడతామా?
radiance. Our people take these to be blessed omens.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Razer.
ఇదే
Everyone got
క్యారెక్టర్
put
బ్రో
through the
నీకు.
ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around.
ఇదే క్యారెక్టర్
The
కదా
big
బ్రో.
shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder
దీంతోనా?
Catherine said the people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite now knowing.
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern. Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her.
Wait, so. You mean.
Then I suppose.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of a complicated process.
I understand. Well, if.
Yeah, exactly. Darn. We may have.
Nah, don't sweat the small.
Huh? Are you saying you have a.
Not as such, no. You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
The Monstetter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka.
Okay.
Let's start by making our appreciation for Kutar the beating heart of the festive atmosphere. And who knows, once we get the ball.
Hey, did you catch that? Lama said.
I'm looking. And I have a feeling we'll get to see
Parallel is reset
Not
అయింది.
quite the same.
Anyway, I'll take care of. But lastly, there's the fun.
Before you leave,
తెలుసా?
let me show you some. Also,
Huh? What's this? These sure look like they're having fun.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
స్టోరీ కంప్లీట్.
Luanatar! You want to play too?
Yeah. She looks more.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance. What are these floaty things?
Look.
Moon veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during the festival. When you look at the sky through them,
Everyone seems hard at work.
they are preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here. Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, There she is. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
ఉంటాయి ఉంటాయి అది మెయిన్ బాస్ కాదు రేజర్
Look at all these colors!
డిటోరే కాదు మెయిన్ బాస్
Can Paimon try one?
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it a lot.
You bet!
డాక్టర్
Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite.
చూస్తే నీకు అర్థం
If you
నీకే
included
పోయి
those
అని
in the Feast of the Moon,
చంపేయాలనిపిస్తుంది
I bet Paimon would have joined the
అసలు
Frost
మొత్తం
Moon
స్టోరీ
Scions by now.
దగ్గరుండి
There will also
చంపేయాలనిపిస్తుంది
be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate,
డిటోరే
then
అంటే
observe the changes in the verdant crests and moon prayer blossoms to guide
కానీ
us.
అది ఇప్పుడు నీకు కనవదు
As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival.
వాడెవడో తెలిసేది సుమేరు ప్రతి చేసింటే నీకు వాడెవడో తెలిసేది
Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival. I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay
కొలంబియన్
with the
కిడ్నాప్
Frost Moon
చేద్దామని ట్రై
Scions.
చేస్తాడు
I could introduce her to
కొలంబియన్
everyone,
పవర్స్
and we could
తీసుకుందామని
be
ట్రై
a
చేస్తాడు
family to one another. She did not
ట్రావెలర్ ని
answer,
కిడ్నాప్ చేసేస్తాడు
but she has not appeared here since. I took this to mean her answer was no, but if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation.
ఇంకా మస్తు ఉంటది సాండ్రో నిన్న చూడు అది చచ్చిపోతాడు
I see. Maybe she is right. But my
Next
wish was
update
not for her to come
touch
here and be
up
worshipped as a deep. I'm sure she believes that showing herself
It's
here might
time to say,
invite Fatui
Seventh
intervention,
revive
and as
maybe
such, she
after
does
an
not wish to cause us
rumor.
trouble. But what really pains me about all this?
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. Anyway, she's agreed.
I see your point.
Our job is to leave her.
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having fun.
All right, I'm gonna head.
ట్రావెలర్ పవరు అదే అది వేరే దాంట్లో
Thank you
దాంట్లో
all.
ఉండదు
Goodbye.
లేదు లేదు దీంట్లో కాదు అది నాట్లాండ్ ఫెస్ట్ లో ఉంటుంది ట్రావెలర్ అది అంతా చేయలేదు ట్రావెలర్ వాడాలంటే పెట్రోల్ వాడాలి అయితే అది పవర్ఫుల్
Huh? Hey, over there! It's Duran and Albedo with Flins! What could they be chatting about?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Wait, let me guess. The righteous lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the abyss.
Yeah, right! Oh, wait!
Well, to be precise, the facts match.
Wait, so I.
Half right! Don't act so
Maybe I can explain. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all. On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Huh? What do you mean? Like,
Exactly. And what?
I think I've heard of things like.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. From a distance, I
Nagumala
myself
ఇది
thought that Mr.
Raiden
Duran and
తో fighting
Albedo were
highlight
locked
ఉంటుంది.
in battle with the.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rock...
It's a first for me, too.
What about you two?
Alice contacted me a few days ago, but we lost contact shortly. We don't know when the wind will blow. Yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
Well said.
Right? Whatever's happening in Notcry, she always seems to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
You're right, I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Only a little, though. Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears. But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual. Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms too. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Oh.
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell. They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
Did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As which, in this case...
So calculated.
Sounds to me like we could split...
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo.
Agreed. It coincides.
For my part,
This is certainly a rare...
The Curatorium will take the lead on
That just leaves our trusty team of... Since you became an honorary...
Oh yeah! By the way, we managed to
She agreed to that? I'd be happy to join. And Yehoda loves a...
No! 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 No!
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait! No, that's... So many people. Alright, This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was... Like, a spaceship? That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. Huh? You already know about... wait. Back up. Yep, exactly. Yep. Wow.
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me.
Fair enough. You can tag along.
In that case, let's meet back. I wish everyone a productive...
You too. What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehuda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oh, Yehuda was right on the money. This phantom really is your spaceship. But that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists. But somehow it left an afterimage?
Ah, you're already here.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Starsand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why that is?
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them, since the most we've been able to deduce...
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do.
Allow me to lend you a hand. Everyone, our friend...
Is that...
I've heard about how the frost moons...
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this. In return, I told... We may live in a different... Let's give them a moment.
All back together? Must...
Indeed. No. It did find a lot of wild fruit. This puffin circled in the air.
Huh. Well...
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that...
Oh, I get what you mean.
Good point. Great thing...
Blunthorn rhinos can you... The sniffer mole tried too. They say that the space...
So...
Yes. Still, we are grateful for all your efforts.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
Come on!
Huh?
Yes, brother, I shall...
What the?
Sorry, brother.
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence... I'm sure we're all starting to... These phantoms are reenacting real historical events. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people. Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence. And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
Sounds good. Also, drinks are on me if Team Knights of Favonius is the first to finish.
Wait, we have a team name now?
Am I in Team Knights of Favonius as well?
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Oh, no! Get away! Oh.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Duran. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
But we have to at least try.
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim. There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
You seem to have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Duran?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
My guess would be that we are seeing Nodcry during the Conrian Cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
Conria.
That is correct. As you know, once the Abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Notcry, causing immeasurable harm. The people paid a terrible price to heal this land. Then, 500 years ago, the whole of Tevat suffered an abyssal disaster. Once more, Notcry was dealt a devastating blow.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave. Be they human, fae, or god. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us, but both are immutable.
Yes. Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint's. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident? And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events? From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Wait, so you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Treasure it, because someday you may find it in terribly short supply. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return. Your curiosity toward the abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rarir's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the abyss is not the only issue that haunts me. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all? My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rarir, something became a little clearer to me. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
Then I wish you every success. I look forward to the day of your transcension. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything, though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! But nope. All we got was useless snippets of conversation. And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia. What a load of baloney. Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time. There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have been.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea! Hyperborea.
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry. Shutting up. Now is not a good time to push Nefer's buttons.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although, does food go bad on the moon?
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in. But we don't interact with her enough to know what she likes.
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
Wait, what the? Travel?
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler.
Is something the matter? I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the horrors of the Abyss. But it's okay. This is something I have to work through. I'll be all right. Thanks for your concern.
Well, don't put too...
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
Huh? She's not here. Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time, too? Where did they all go? Walkies? For Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know. Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway. Columbina! Are you back yet? Luanatar! Luanatar, you there? Hey! Do you know where Columbina went? Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her? Yeah, that's even stranger. What about him? Oh, that's not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And Nail, good idea. She might know what's happening.
Ah, it's you. No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times.
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence. Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's not Cry's information hub after all.
Makes sense. Let's go! Moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this stall kind of suspicious? Has never been here before, right?
No, I don't recognize it.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod Cry.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure. But it's definitely hostile.
No, 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 not that way. The final boss is right here.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely...
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Ah, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I for one, so that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice? It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice?
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
You...
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend?
Kind?
I see. Madam Mage, that...
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. That's right. She's a good person, just...
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable?
I am Lauma. Moon...
Oh, I know. Before you got here, in other words, I've read the...
Fair enough. Well...
You'll get used to it.
Oh, I thought, and what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. Oh, drat! My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
No, it's just you seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Not Cry because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea? My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well, namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders. I'll skip over the complicated parts, but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
Ah, no wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No. There is another far greater factor at play. The trilunar syzygy.
A trilunar syzygy?
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world. Oh, that's exactly it! But, fast-forwarding to the power of all, and it's having a noticeable, because I wish to give my...
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the...
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Nicole? You mean Mage Anne?
Oh, so you remember. Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
What does that mean?
She may be missing.
My body is so... Wait, no. It's... my mind... What's... Are you out for a walk too? Huh? The day has come at last. Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly... Death is near. Will I return to them? So far, at least, I still exist, but as my power wanes, I suppose...
Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave.
These decorations? There's times like these when you kind of wish...
How fascinating. I've never in the past.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat!
Coming!
I want to watch them a little longer.
just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Take this!
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water. Yeah.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right?
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Is pumping a balloon?
I'm sure you're both tired from playing up.
A plain, humble meal.
Huh? How come? I don't mind sharing.
Hmm? I've never shared food with them, and when I couldn't finish my food.
Hey! Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
I'm seeing so much that I... It's not... What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town, too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the Moon Goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole... That's why the Moon Goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. To be more pedantic about it, the Moon Goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Tevat's history. Theoretically, speaking so candidly should, but anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture. Now, I said earlier that the Moon Goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the same logic applies to the present Moon Goddess too. Consider her, and she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connect.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your Moon Goddess, there are two problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now.
Her name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important. Then your first job, neither Columbina nor...
So, find...
Yes. The second problem is with her, given her current condition, but no need to fret.
Wait, Mage, that means we've got two...
Actually, this, like you said, I'm a busy lady. That's the upside you get. Anyway, jokes aside. Oh, I suppose I might as well. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes. And a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your head.
What?
I wonder how Durin...
You really are.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo,
Clayton, Mickle.
Of course not. Clee.
Oh!
I'm glad you agree.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah. She didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it?
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Clee, wasn't it? What's she like?
That's a long story.
What a lively place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through!
Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free rein in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair! You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing.
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life. Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all right? You know how busy it gets in the days before Moon Prayer Night.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand,
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Zandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why.
The most important thing right now is to find that maid.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Columbina? Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be
Where are they going?
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage N?
Ah, not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion, that kind of thing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah, Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. Yes.
Hey! Don't go around making promises.
I wouldn't dare.
Okay, sure. Wait a minute. Alice?
Oh, true.
That would be... this young lady?
Hey there! Sorry to disturb.
Varka, Knight of...
Have we got the wrong
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned.
Huh? Where is this voice coming?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to.
Hey, it's fine.
As for you two,
it's real.
You're quite welcome. Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is... No, stop! Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over... I'm so sorry about... But I could have sworn I did...
This is a very different... don't worry.
Please go on, Miss Nicole.
Huh? Will you all promise to forget...
Sorry, embarrassed.
Yes. Mine, the Traveler, and Paimon.
Alright! Paimon...
Yes. No.
That's right.
Yes, I do know. Or maybe not. The Hyperboreans were, but despite accepting even after the war of...
But all three had passed...
This mage has a unique...
Yes. But after building Titanic, but of course, they were... It is.
Just a second, I gotta ask.
Well, I mean, it's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. What I'm trying to say, the fact that they bypass, which means...
Okay.
Oh.
Is something...
I just didn't expect...
No, please, it's...
Oh, really?
Whoa, time out. The Hyperboreans were the... Luckily, we have the...
Yes. All that said, well, travel back... We wouldn't even have to pick a time... You look lost.
Yeah, things got...
All right. Over the next few days, by completing certain... If everything checks out.
I think so.
Yes.
Great. Counting on...
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the...
I am Lauma.
Ah, I did wonder if you'd be interested. Also, anyway, we...
See?
She seems...
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
What? Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Maybe...
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and I'm also inclined to review, but many of the more factually...
Sounds like we're gonna follow In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frost Moon...
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kutar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why there's no sense seeking it.
Makes sense.
What we can gather from these I cannot fault them for. I imagine that it wouldn't surprise me if...
Lauma speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon...
Well, that's a bit... And how realistic amongst the Frost Moon side. That being said...
Changes?
Seems like this is getting us...
Sure.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might. Yeah, right. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through.
The vast majority of ancient texts are... Kutar did not speak. Clearly, whoever wrote...
What about you, traveler? What do you read? Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a... Kutar was passing by. Upon not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine... The moon chanter declared... Yet? No for... Any thought? Yeah. Columbine...
Ah. But now that I think about it...
She didn't know how other...
Yes.
Oh.
And now... I can make...
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something. Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing. Let's see. There's Barca. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too. Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped in.
Ah, so you've been...
Sure does.
Well, we didn't find out.
Aha, just as well that I...
So, Barca was with...
Oh, no, We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomenon. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more...
Ah, I see.
Wait, then...
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or...
Introductions are overrated. Especially in cases like...
It's you!
So?
It's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad.
I've been writing to Hat Guy.
Hat Guy? Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth.
Lauma. Moon.
And I'm a Drioche from the Val. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here. Mind.
Who's that?
The doctor.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known.
Last we heard, he was planning something.
He only appears when something interests him, but the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll...
Why does it sound like... Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along?
Sure.
Even though they're Harbingers.
The Frost Moon Scions.
In that case, we'll continue assisting...
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kus... What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
You made it. Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is...
I believe this will prove my...
well, what do you...
It's fine.
What?
But this matter remains top...
If anyone asks...
Gotta save Arca.
you flap...
Where do I... He could not care less about us if he...
Does Dottore release...
fair
Which is why I always keep... Now, back on topic.
He never lets anyone...
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble.
Yeah, I mean...
With this in mind.
That's pretty direct.
Yes. I made it Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly. But it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place. The only similarity we share is that once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done. Whatever it takes.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Razer. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh.
Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly! This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No! He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results. Which caused that gas was poisonous! And after all that, he left! While I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time!
Hat Guy, I must say...
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for...
Wait, what?
You're welcome to join if you want.
He makes quite the...
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people. Anyway, back to the main.
Yeah. We're working on...
I've actually asked her that question before.
As far as I recall, she was that Tsaritsa's plans had long
I always thought that knowing what we do now. More than likely. But Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue. Oh. It was a dumb and stupid room.
And what happened?
I imagine she no longer seemed, for my part, that she had long been used to it.
And so I waited quiet.
And on the other, I forget who said it.
But you've done your job exceptional.
What is it?
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered trying to remember another.
Nor I.
Sandrone. Harlequino.
Huh! It's a Sealy! Does that mean Nicole has news for us?
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Okay! Time to do what adventurers do best. Follow that Sealy!
Here you are.
Oh, that guy. How come you're back so soon?
Fine. Dottoro's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? And
Unfortunately, we've tried everything.
Abyssal monsters roaming.
Every time I see it, I can't. If
that's just meaningless.
When we encountered similar phenomena, however.
The events of the past are like...
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the...
It's an impossible task.
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, it's because you want her So, think for yourself about...
Yeah.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the Phantom if we want to clear this hurt.
Same thought here.
So you mean we need...
Yes, and I suspect everything in Tevat is logged in Irminsul. But
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Tevat to...
You're saying Abyssal?
No one's ever tried it before.
Is anyone there? She's missing. I hear someone inside.
If I can use my Abyssal powers to warn him that there is...
Yes. The important thing is not the need
to intimidate and obstruct.
Let me try.
Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
He really left. Ha! We did it!
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him. See what he does next.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them. and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Help me!
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No! There's a monster ahead! The monster's gone. Is it safe now? The barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going.
Quickly, let's keep up.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked. Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow. Hey, hey, wake up! Oh, no good. Gotta keep moving ahead. So many monsters!
There's still a chance, Durin.
Help me!
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before. We might just be able to save this person.
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargon.
Get out while you still can, you fool. You won't find any survivors here.
But I can't just leave her here. She must be so scared right now.
Sorry. Wish I could help, but I haven't seen her. You'll just have to keep looking.
Okay, thank you. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Don't bother. I've got nowhere left to go.
What's that noise? Monster!
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's...
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's gotten me this far after all. Hey! What? Spargana? Are you there? That looks like one of my daughter's books. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess so.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
That's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! Why? Why won't you let me go in? I've searched and searched and searched. I no longer have anywhere else to go.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is death. We couldn't change his fate. Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I don't want to give up either.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head.
Huh? What's going on?
His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... What's happening to me? Huh? Wait. Who are you?
You can see us now?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there. I'm sorry, I don't... But you were the ones guiding me using that marked barrier, right? I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories. Like things I really did experience. I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately die trying to find her. Isn't that right?
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either, have you? It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe it doesn't matter how hard I search. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help.
Now's not the time for you to...
It's not pit. You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom? And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
Yes. It seems you've never heard of either place.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid, yes. Have you heard of Hyperborea?
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Salvindagnir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart. There's barely any common ground to start from.
It's all right. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going all right for you, I guess.
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom and happiness. There's a lot of good people in the church and the Knights of Favonius, and even outsiders find that it's an easy place to feel at home. We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone gets together to drink, sing, and be merry.
Sumeru is a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation fraught with problems wherever you look. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build prosperous civilizations anew. I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future isn't a total mess, right?
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste too much time on me. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. If things work out, I'd love to tell her about what I've heard. May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the end that was his to begin with. The ending of this tale did not change, but I believe that we've just made the most progress we have yet.
May your wishes come true. If only it were so simple.
Hat guy, could I ask you a question? You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated, and it weighs heavily on you, too. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we try to help, for instance. At least he said... I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me. As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison, I know nothing about you. Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew more about you, I might understand your thoughts a bit better.
I've told you about myself. I'm a student at the academia.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam?
All right. If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So you had a human creator too?
Yeah. But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that, Durin. Resisting the influence of the Abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, trying to do the right thing. None of these things are easy. But no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder. You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that, but the real answer is yes. You absolutely will.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path. So, just keep aiming towards the light.
I will. I promise.
All right, break time's over.
Hello? Durin speaking.
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to, I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here at the border. The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before, and the scale is comparable to those I've detected previously.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle, and was able to hold a conversation with—
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way. It would have taken you... I am delighted. Okay, I'll try.
Oh, cool!
Patience.
Oh, like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's Marrow? Remember what you were saying about—
Fine. Think of it as a test from the...
Pretty sure Alma would ace that test. Oh, wait.
I also have no doubt that the Moon Chanter would be qualified. Therefore, I've done some research.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
So we're going to...
Precisely.
Huh?
Sorry?
No, that's...
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kuta. Huh? But as Paimon said...
Okay. Anyway, is this really the best...
If you think that's dangerous...
No need, we're good.
Very well. It would be rash to the symptoms are similar. So, once that is done...
What? No?
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks.
3 days.
Oh, that's so...
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Really? Don't you want to think...
Haha. Miss Nicole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it...
Yeah, you're right. In that case...
Then we'll start with you first, Traveler. Please step forward. How's it going? Do you feel anything? How about now? And now? What about now?
You guys, is that a competition?
All right, it's like I summoned a giant in my last attempt. I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required. Yes. Safe. You're next, Mr. Varka.
Sure, here goes.
All right.
I'll start.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, wait a minute.
No, not great. You
think this is funny? I just lost to a young...
My apologies.
Oh.
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I...
In that case, you would...
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends then.
No surprises here.
I'm getting a slight headache.
Shame. Whoa! I'm itching all over! Allergic reaction.
Huh? Well, are you...
The Hexen Circle is an organization... Is something the candidates have to...
I guess that...
Huh. Everyone except the Moonshander got beaten.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers.
In fact, I think we had...
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test... Then we can just zip...
No.
Wow!
How about eye contact?
Strange.
She mentioned that the world...
And when we fought the Razer...
Also, I'm on the...
Gratitude, certainly.
It's basic reciprocity.
Yeah. Even though she looked like...
A review of the relevant data.
Yep. You bet.
They really think so?
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, that's not...
Columbina. But... Is there anyone left who will still call me by...
Moon Prayer Night is...
Then allow me...
Huh?
You contacted your friends, since I have the...
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it?
Not at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional...
Great! Cool. All right, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take turns.
Then my job is to take care of the caretakers. I will...
I'm ready as well.
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Wow! It really opened!
So that's what all this is about. They've been trying to open this gate.
With a calm mind, this proved not too arduous. Come, let us enter.
It might be best to eat something first.
They will head in. They will need to enter this gate. Huh? I cannot pass through. Is it because I have... It has been 3